So, Ultra Super Saiyan Rose Goku Black is finally in the game, and he's also the very first green Ultra unit, which finally completes all element factors for the Ultra units. But putting that to the side, this unit has been nothing short of incredible. I mean, I've had so many insane battles with this unit, it's actually insane. And plus, what he's able to bring to the table with this kit is absolutely mind-blowing. So, because of that, I have 3 post-commentary battles for you guys today, because I really want you guys to see how insane this unit is. But before you get into it, I just want to let you guys know that at the time of recording the clips, I actually already summoned one more time. That one multi that I wanted to do at the end of the summon video, I did off screen, and I managed to actually pull him one more time on the ×2 rates. So in this video, you're going to see Rose at 12 stars, not at the original 10 that we had him at last time. But regardless of all that, let's get into it.
Versus Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Vegeta, Super Saiyan Rose Goku Black, and Super Saiyan 3 Goku.
And here we are in the first battle. So I lead off with Ultra Super Saiyan Rose Goku Black, and the opponent leads off with Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Vegeta using all mono green. And also I had no idea that Rose actually has a special code against Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Anyway, so I end up landing some key blasts against Goku, then I continue my combo. I primarily had strike, so I knew a cover change was going to happen eventually, so I just let it rock. Eventually, the opponent ends up following up with Key Blast, but the downside with all this is I don't have strike anymore, so the only option I could have used realistically was the special move, because if he followed up with strike, he was just going to tank through it with Blast Armor. So the opponent was able to punish me, and then eventually they swapped to Super Saiyan 3 Goku, I'm assuming to stop cover changing, but I have Ultra Gogeta Blue in the back end, so I'm not worried at all concerning any of these units. So they drop the combo, I throw in Gogeta, I take a few hits. Eventually they take out Goku, they throw in Super Saiyan 4 Goku, and I'm able to wipe him out with Gogeta. So I reacted a bit late when Goku came back in, so that's the reason why I got hit with the Key Blast. But luckily my unique gates built, so I knew the combo was going to end. So all I needed to do was be able to get him to vanish and then proceed accordingly. So I managed to start a combo off against Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Eventually the opponent throws in Ultra Rose, and then I use Rising Rush, because I know if I'm able to get Rose out of the way, it's game over. Because 1, Goku or Super Saiyan 3 Goku's been in 2 times, so he can't nullify cover change anymore. And 2, I still have Gogeta Blue in the back end if I really need him, right? But anyway, we land the rush, Rose is dead, and then the opponent tackles, and I end up wiping him out. It was kind of straightforward. But note how I didn't even have to use Vegeta in that battle at all. Like, not even once. The only time you saw Vegeta in that battle was during Rising Rush. That was it. But again, just pairing up Rose with the likes of Ultra Gogeta Blue actually works out very well. I mean, by default, because they're both Saiyans and they're also both God Keys. So making those 2 work is actually, I can see it as something like extremely pivotal to like God Key. Just, you know, personally speaking, right? I mean, pairing them up with either MUI Goku or even the likes of Zenkai, Super Saiyan Blue Evolved Vegeta, it just seems like it applies a solid amount of pressure, right? God Key's looking powerful, and these units are really bringing that power to the table. But anyway, on to the next battle.
Versus Android 17, Super Saiyan 4 Goku, and Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Vegeta.
And here we are in the second battle. So I actually lead off with Super Saiyan Blue Evolved Vegeta, and the opponent leads off with Android 17. So the reason why I led off with Vegeta is obviously because I had a strong feeling 17 was going to lead off. You know, Rose is a new unit. I mean, 17 has element factor advantage. It was what it was. Anyway, so the opponent ends up swapping into Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Vegeta. So to counter that, I throw in Gogeta, because I know for a fact the opponent is not going to throw in Super Saiyan 4 Goku, the Zenkai unit, until like the opportunity arises, whether I use an ultimate attack, Rising Rush, or whatever the case may be. Anyway, the opponent ends up swapping to Vegeta, then ends up trying to land the special move on Gogeta, so I throw in my Rose. Sure enough, the opponent is just trying to keep like the edge in battle, so I end up using Rose. I swap to Vegeta, hoping that the opponent would actually swap to Super Saiyan 4 Goku, but I had no key, so I couldn't even do anything, because the only other card I had at the time was a special move, so that didn't help. Anyway, I throw a Key Blast. The opponent ends up swapping to Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Vegeta. They land the tackle on me, so I decide to just waste one of the cover changes for Gogeta, because in the grand scheme of things, it's actually helpful. And plus, I had that special move still, so I just used it against him. It's not the best, but it worked. Anyway, the opponent ended up throwing out Ki Blast, so I just charged straight through with Blast Armor, and then I continue my combo. And at this point, I'm just trying to figure out a way how to either knock out 17 or knock out Vegeta quickly because, again, it's really Zenkai Super Saiyan 4 Goku in the back that has me worried because he can avoid Rising Rush. Anyway, the opponent 17 is in the back end not trying to fight back, so I force an advantage. The opponent tackles, and for whatever reason, just let him take the hit. So I throw in Rose, and then the opponent throws out Vegeta. I was hoping right then at that moment that he didn't have a special move, and it didn't seem like he did. So anyway, after he forces, my Rose to vanish, I throw in Vegeta. I pop my special skill as he's, still in the animation, and then afterwards I catch with Rising Rush. But I landed the Rush, which is the one thing I wanted to happen the most, because again, I don't want anything to try to get in the way of my, units trying to knock out the opponent's team. So knocking out one of them is like tremendous, especially with it being Goku and Vegeta, because now, yeah, well, I won't say Gogeta's safe, but he has a fighting chance. Anyway, I couldn't vanish at the time, so 17 just combos. And because of that, I throw in Gogeta because out of the units that I have, he's not the weakest link in a sense, but he did have the lowest amount of health. So if I wanted to sacrifice him, it was worth it. Plus, if I go element neutral against 17 with Rose, then I could definitely knock him out. So Gogeta takes the hit. Again, not worried. I still have Vegeta, so that keeps 17 in check. The main unit I'm worried about is Super Saiyan 4 Goku. So I managed to force an advantage, and then after that, I got some taps off. I didn't think he was going to have a special move, but he had one, so I had to take that. But the opponent ended up vanishing, and at that point, I'm like, you know what? It might be best for me to try to wipe him out now. So I popped my main, used my ult on Super Saiyan 4 Goku, and I'm hoping that I'm at least able to do something to 17 when the time arises. And again, if it doesn't, I still have Vegeta in the back. So I throw my ult, it deals really good damage against Super Saiyan 4 Goku. But this is the good thing about Rose. Even though I'm sitting here taking all of these hits from Super Saiyan 4 Goku, which is troublesome because of how low my health is at the time, I know that my unique gauge is full. So if I really want to try to deal some damage, all I have to do next is just land, or not even land, I just have to use Strike Arts. And then from there, I will get another ultimate attack. Anyway, Super Saiyan 4 Goku ended up using his ultimate attack on Vegeta, which is perfectly fine. So I somehow survived, but I know 17 doesn't have any cover changes. So the opponent has to decide. You either let Goku die, or you let 17 die. So I pop my main and use my ult, and of course they threw in Android 17. So now, I know for a fact, Rose is safe. There is no way he's going to die, especially if I'm able to force the opponent to vanish. But luckily, I caught them on the sidestep. So because of that, I lead off with Vegeta, try to get some hits in. Of course, I had no ki at the time, but I still had my vanish. So, I popped my special skill with Rose. I got the strike in the special move. And then afterwards, because I used strike afterwards, I got another ultimate attack. And then after vanishing, I throw that at Super Saiyan 4 Goku, and then he goes down, and that's the end of the game. So, yeah, the utility of having more than one ultimate attack is actually insane, right? And we've seen that with a few units already. I mean, I believe the first one was Ultra Super Gogeta that had the 2 ults, and then we had the LF Super Saiyan Trunks, the green unit, who also was able to get 2 ults. But now we have Rose, who's definitely replacing that Trunks, but he has access to 3 ults. We only used 2. Let that sink in. Again, it's a very, very powerful ability, and all 3 of those ults nullify endurance. So being able to apply pressure to the opponent like that is absolutely insane, especially with how hard that ult hits. But anyway, on to the final battle.
Versus Gogeta Blue, Whis, and Super Saiyan Rose, Goku Black.
And here we are in the final battle. So I lead off with Ultra Super Saiyan Rose Goku Black, but the opponent leads off with Ultra Gogeta Blue using a mono purple team, a mono purple God Key team at that. So I already know I have to be very, very careful, but somehow, some way I managed to land the first hit on Ultra Gogeta Blue, and then eventually the opponent swats to Rose. I don't know why. I thought they should just let Gogeta Blue, get his unique gauge off, but hey, it is what it is. So eventually, I managed to continue my combo against the opponent's Rose. And at this point, the main thing I need to focus on is at least being able to deal respective damage, which we literally did with that special move. So eventually, they come forward. I tried to get out the way. They dropped the combo. thinking that they were thinking that I was probably trying to get my Gogeta Blue in, which was an option, but I wasn't trying to do that. The main thing I was trying to do was get the opponent's Gogeta Blue in, waste the unique gauge, and then be able to tank hits with Vegeta. Like, Gogeta is there just as a safety net. So anyway, that's exactly what happened, and at this point, I just need to make sure that I deal some sort of damage. So during a sidestep, I throw out the special move with Vegeta, and deals good damage against Gogeta. So the opponent throws in Whis and pops their main ability. Makes sense to be able to, try to heal. But I tried to catch Whis in the sidestep. It did not turn out well. But because the opponent just charged right in, it gave me the opportunity to just throw in Gogeta. Again, just as a safety net, not really like trying to have him like deal crazy damage because I want to use Rose. So the opponent throws out the special skill too late, and since I used my special skill with Gogeta, that means that I nullify cover change. But now that Gogeta's in, I want to see what I'm capable of doing against a purple unit using his ultimate attack while activating his main ability, which makes him element neutral. So I use that against Gogeta Blue, and this ultimate attack wipes him out. So the sheer levels of satisfaction that I got from that was absolutely unbelievable. But again, Rose ends up going in, the opponent dropped the combo, and I'm still element neutral. So because my unique gauge was full, I used Strike, I got another ultimate attack, and then they threw in Whis to take the hit, but again, I'm element neutral. So I landed, and it obliterates Whis. Now all I have to do is just try to like deal the finishing blow on the opponent's Rose, but they catch me on the sidestep, so it is what it is. But they dropped the combo again. This time they catch me because I really thought that they were going to continue. But I mean, at that point, it's game. Like, there's no way they're going to win. I mean, I could have used the special move. I could have used my ultimate attack. I could have Rising Rushed. That would have been it. But again, that was against Mono Purple. Mono Purple, all right, going element neutral. He's able to do damage to the likes of Ultra Gogeta Blue. Even though he's at 5 stars, he's still a very powerful unit who's able to do damage against Rose while being at a disadvantage because that was the special move that dealt a lot of damage to him. And he wiped out Whis with the ultimate attack while being element neutral. Like, this Rose is it, bro. Like, he's everything that I would have hoped that this Ultra unit would have had. I mean, again, he goes element neutral. He nullifies endurance. He nullifies cover change. Like, he hits hard too. Like, this unit is incredible, guys. And again, he finally completes the element factors for Ultra units. So, I mean, I know like summoning on Ultra banners is kind of like risky and whatnot, but I truly do believe that this unit is absolutely worth it in every regard, especially if you're trying to get like a new green unit for future in particular. With God Key, there is the, revival UI signed Goku, but at the end of the day, this unit brings a lot to the table. But I do want to know what you guys think about like all of this in the comment section below. I really want to know your thoughts in particular about Ultra Super Saiyan Rose Goku Black. And on top of all of that, which type of teams that you've been using him on as well. Again, let me know all of that in the comment section below. But with that being said, I'm Ndukauba, like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.